Alright, so we got some news here for Global Force coming next. Kind of expected either or, becoming this character or Drill. We're getting both GLOXs here for Global. It's a good thing because it's an easy banner for everyone to skip. GLOX unfortunately doesn't have any good units per se. I mean, Red GLOX is pretty nice. He's pretty fun and interesting what he does. By the way, I just woke up, so if I sound stupid, that's why. But Green GLOX is really bad. He has bleed, single target, and disable Taxios AoE. Is that what he does? No. Yeah, okay, I guess it is what he does. It's been so long since I've seen him. I'm actually kind of questioning, is it really what he does? It's been really long since I've seen him. He has Ruin on his ultimate, and then his like commandment, I believe, was released during the period of time that Grand Cross is trying super hard to promote his tanky meta. If you go by like the order of banners the game has, he released right after Valencia. So Valencia released and GLOX released next week. They were really trying to push this like super tanky meta right here. So they made this this commandment here that all enemies who use show more skills will get attack resistance reduced by 30%. So much, 30%. Like, cause here's the thing, right? They made Lily into Meliodas, and then they messed up. It was too good. And they released Valenti as like a counter, so people would have to summon for it if they don't have it. And then they released Gloxinia as well to like combine with it. Didn't work so well because Gloxinia is way too bad. I increased the defense rate stats for each ally alive and attack by each ally like that. In concept, it's actually not bad passive, but it's just a really bad idea. And then the red Gloxinia, he's a little bit better, but not anything great either. When he combines cards, he gets an actual ultimate gauge. This is passive. This is when the hero's skills rank up, but ranking up from like Guffer or something doesn't work. You have to combine cards. Then he gets an actual word. And then you know, he has a card that seals rank 2 and 3 cards. Not a bad card. Not particularly a great card either. And then his healing is pretty nice. Removes debuffs and heal, and also level 3 removes debuffs, heals, and gets immunity. It's pretty good. I would say like comparing to like, I don't know, Blue King's healing, this healing I think is better. But you know, compared to like Blue King, right? Blue King's attack card is much better because Petrify is so good, right? In comparison to the healing. And his ultimate again, Ruin. It's a decent ultimate, I guess. Increases damage dealt by 30% per debuff on a target, removes debuffs. Weak point. Like, here's the thing. Like, my friend sort of says this every time. This is the worst, like, actual ability in the game, because you remove the debuff from the enemy for like a little bit of extra damage, while like weak point exists and it's right there. Like if you come here, right, on Meliodas or Dean Meliodas, his ultimate. Oh, okay. His ultimate is 385, right? But if the enemy has one debuff, triples the damage. This guy, like, for him to reach the 1000 something that this guy has at level 1, the enemy has to have so many debuffs. He can't even, like, he doesn't even have 1066, right? Like, just think, why is this a thing when weak point is right there existing? It's just the fact that you remove debuffs is stupid. Like, what if the enemy has like multiple ignites? You want to have that after you ult as well. The ult is okay. In general, not the craziest unit, so it's really good to skip. Red Gloxinia is the one in the coin shop. You can tell by like the picture, right? The coin shop units have like this outfit here. That's how you distinguish them. For Drill, same thing. The blue one is the one that has the outfit, so he's the one in the coin shop, and I believe that's it for continents that aren't on global, I think. But yeah, that's the banner coming up. Event. Double auto clear tickets from patrol missions, good. Play county event reward increase. Mysterious fragment from daily tasks. Ooh. Sometimes from daily tasks you get like extra stuff. Like last time on global was I forgot exactly what it was, but there was something they get from daily tasks to buy something in the store. So that's probably something similar to that. Friendship coin bonus when sharing with friends. Oh, this is so sad. Read my friend. Make a friend, share, receive friend coins, and you can buy Gloxinia's costume in the coin shop. Oh, that's good. Because this costume right here is free, but Gloxinia had not released when they released this pack on global. As on JP, when this pack came out of free costumes, Gloxinia was already in the game. I mean, they're just putting it another way. Clever way, friend coins is pretty good. I guess we're releasing these costumes right here, and engraving for Gloxinia if you want to be adventurous, I guess. I mean, that's nice. I was expecting them to release Drill this week because of how global it is, but I'm glad that it's Gloxinia because it's an easy skip banner for everyone. But you know, if you want some, please down. What is missing then? We already have Gloxinia. What is missing, and what could come in like the next few weeks? Oh my god, it's here. Past banners. So Gloxinia is done. Things we're missing is Red Fat King. I remember this because yesterday I was looking at it, I was like, should I showcase this guy? Red Fat King is not on global yet for some reason. Elat and the Bellion, not on global yet. If you don't know who Elat and Bellion are, I don't blame you. They're from the movie, which like the Seven Deadly Sins movie is so bizarre. Like, not because it's bad, because of how poorly marketed it is. Like, I didn't know there was a movie for so long. Elat and Bellion, they're like, Bellion is pretty alright. Elat is pretty interesting. She's a very interesting character. I made a video on her recently because I got her Super Awakened. Elat is a very interesting character. I don't know how many L's there are in her name. It is true, okay. Increase crit damage of allies by 5% per hero's Q use up to 50. Detonate. It decreases the enemy's crit defense by 30, 40, 50%. And her ultimate remove debuffs, grant debuff immediately to all allies, and increases the defense for the stats of all allies by 100 up to 150%. She's so good for the first guild boss. She allows, Darieri to crit, and if she crits, you do extra 50% crit damage and stuff like that, and she gives more buffs for Darieri as well for her ultimate. So she's a really good support for Darieri on the first guild boss. She makes parts for the best strategy. She's kind of like a relevant in the game per se. And then I guess Blue Fraugen, I believe, is on global. Dro is on global. And then that's it. And then we can go to Lucio. Am I missing something here? Cause yeah, I believe I'm correct. And then we can just go to Lucio. I mean, if they really want, they could drop Lucio next week. Like, there's no control over global. And then it's already Festival King. Honestly, I can see Festival. Man, they really are catching up. I was thinking not, but they kind of are, because then you have like Gerhid and Lucio, right? Then it's already King, because they already released Camilla. It's already King. I mean, they have the East and Valencia. Like these characters right here, right? And right here, they already released. The reason why they are so close is because they released these early. And on JP, like this celebration lasted for like basically a month. I mean, they did release GLOX like only 2 weeks later, but it felt like a month. On global, it felt like 1 week. I don't know. And then we can go for, yeah, they're actually pretty close. Could they release like the one before the anniversary? The anniversary is in March. That's a real possibility. I mean, I would prefer if they, you know, delay King, make him a little longer until he comes out. On global, they could release, you know, next week, Dro, and then Luciao, and then just make it so King isn't like necessarily right after, because the period in time between Goddess Liz and King, like look, it's between May, 28th of May and 27th of August. It's so long on JP here, right? But on global, Goddess Liz just came out, and honestly, they could release King next week. There's not that many characters left between her and King, right? Because again, we already had this. I mean, of course, there's Joe in the end, which they have to release. The end comes with Joe, that's why I didn't even think of that. There's these two. I don't know. Because of how fast they drop banners, like, JP only drops banners every 2 weeks, you know? It doesn't feel like so much. But they could just release King like next month. I hope not. Hope they take 2 months or so. Hope they release King for like early New Year, no, late New Year's, right? It's like beginning of January. So right now we're 16th of November, but you know, Elizabeth released on 10th. Should be on 10th. For a lot of people, it released on Monday, but for me, it was on 10th. So they could release it on 8th of January, or 4th, I guess. 4 or 5 of January right here. That wouldn't be so bad. That wouldn't be so bad. And then they can release the one in March for the anniversary. That would be quite good. So that's it for the update. Don't stop on that. Thank you guys for watching.